Hey guys, welcome back to the Fishing Hardcore Career Mode in Stormworks. Today we are actually going to be doing some... well, I don't know. I kind of want to sail all the way out there and try and buy some sort of property. I think that would be a really good idea. The closest one is the creative base. That would make sense. Or we could go all the way up to Spycake's base and do it there, because that would also make sense as well. That actually gives us access to a port, and that's all I kind of need. So I think today we might try and get all the way up to there somehow. Maybe. Okay, so that is actually 21.5 kilometers away. That is very, very far. We only have 3,240 liters of diesel, so we're going to have to build something very, very efficient. I don't know what that is. I think it's a plane. I do. I mean, genuinely, it is probably a plane. So let's go ahead and go to sleep really quickly, and then we are going to actually design and build a plane, and then try and fly 21.5 kilometers with it. Yeah. Okay, helicopters have been researched, which means we actually have propellers, which means we can actually build a plane, which is what we want to do, because a helicopter isn't really going to help us in this situation. So this is going to be quite difficult. We need to design and build a plane that can fly that far with very little fuel. Okay, let's try and do this. I'm going to start with a seat right in the center. We literally only have to transport myself, so that makes sense, I guess. Let's go ahead and actually build this around that, I guess. I also want this to look good in the end as well. No idea how we're going to do that, but we'll try. So let's go ahead and shove these guys right here. We'll build a wall into this. There we go. And we're going to need dials and stuff right there as well. Now, we do actually now have access to instrument panels. So that might be what we end up using. But for now, this is probably fine. Let's go ahead and put speed in the center. There we go. On the right, we're going to have fuel. And on the left, we're going to have battery. There we go. That is it. Good. Okay, we're then going to need an actual engine, so let's go ahead and shove this guy onto there. We'll then go with, like, 3 of these crankshafts. Here we go. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll go ahead and put some cylinders just on the sides. We're not going to put them anywhere else. Okay, that works out. We're then going to need a starter and an alternator. So starter could go right there. That's on the wrong way around. There we go. Alternator could go on the bottom. Actually, no, 2 alternators on the sides. Probably going to be enough. And then, I don't know whether we'll be able to get away with cooling, but we do sort of need to do cooling too. Which is not what that is. Hang on a second. Here it is. So if I shove that on there, we can actually do cooling through, I guess, a radiator on the bottom somewhere. Okay, so there's the cooling system sort of in. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a heat thingamabobby. Here we go, radiator. We can shove that directly onto there, sort of like this. Bosh. Okay, that is actually on there correctly. Good. So we get a 6-cylinder engine, which is going to power us. I think we could actually go with 4, so I might do that instead. We just need to make sure we can get fuel and air and exhaust out of this. Okay, so this is the current situation. Our fuel is going to be connected to a hose. The fuel tank is going to be in the back of the aircraft somewhere, because obviously the engine weighs quite a bit, so the fuel can weigh quite a bit. We have our exhaust coming out this side and our air coming in this side. So if we go to fluids, yes, we should be able to connect, I don't know, I guess air rams onto the side of there and also onto the side of here, and that should actually work out fine. We're then going to need an actual propeller, so let's go ahead and get one of those, and we'll shove that straight on there as well. Rotor end small. Oh, bigger than that. Holy! So we're going to go with one of these. I don't want to go with contra-rotating props, but I might have to. Oh, I might have to. Okay, so let's go and shove that onto there like that. Good. We're then going to get an end piece, shove that on there like this, and invert it. There we go. And now we just make them smaller. So 2 blades. And tiny, there we go. 2 blades and tiny, and that seems fine. They are opposite to each other, so this should be okay. Oh, they weren't actually opposite to each other to begin with, but that's alright. So I fixed it now, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so far, so good. Okay, current situation and current setup is this. So we've got our propeller on the front, obviously, we got our engine right there, we have our coolant on the bottom, And now all we need to do is build a plane around this. I don't know how this is going to look in the end, but hopefully quite good. So, let's go back. Let's go back to white, and I think I might be able to get away with this. So if I shove that right there like that, I should be able to get away with this guy right here. If I do that there, I can actually probably put this one here, and I can do this guy right there like that. Yeah! Actually, if I put that on there, can I go down? Oh, look at this! Interesting. We then should be able to go backwards with these guys, and I might be able to fill in most of this as well. Okay, so far, so good, I think. Maybe. Go to Windows, here we go. I think I might be able to fit one of these on as well. I kind of want to, but I'm not sure how that's going to go. Let's go with this one, here we go. And if I can, let's make it this color. Shove that onto there. I don't care if there's any gaps right now, I really don't. So we'll probably leave it just like that. There we go, and then maybe one of these up there as well. That looks ugly as. Like, that looks really, really, really ugly. I don't know how to fix that, though. I have no idea how to fix that. Can I go with 1x3x3? Shove that right there like this. Okay, and then if we go with one of these guys, can I actually fit this on? No. Ooh, what if we put that there? And then we use a diamond piece of some sort to do the rest of it. Ooh, this might actually look really good. Okay, I mean, that doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look amazing. Alright, what do you guys think of this? Yes, it is kind of ugly still, which is sort of fine, but at the same time, I don't think it looks terrible, so maybe it's actually okay? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to attach that onto there like that, and then I'm going to do one of these guys going back over, just like this, and I think if I attach some sort of controls onto this, it might work out, especially if we actually put some fluid tanks back here somewhere. This might actually be really cool. So if I go to tank, there we go. We do actually have access to these guys. So if I put 1 and 2 right there, and then 3 and 4, what I can do, maybe, is attach these guys together. Hold on, delete this for now. Do this, delete these guys up to there, pipe these together. So that one goes from there down to this one. Okay. We'll then connect those together like this. Awesome. And then back here, all we need to do is attach one of these guys, which I believe is actually on the top. Here we go, hose connector. We attach that on the back to there, just like that. And that's it. Maybe. I don't know. Is this a bad idea? This might be a really terrible idea. But what I'm thinking is, we connect that to the front, spawn that in. Yes, it might look weird. Oh, yeah. No, you know what, actually, the plane itself, yes, it's weird. But it might work out. Okay, so far, so good. From here, I'm actually going to go ahead and delete this guy on both sides. This is going to be very strange for you guys to see, but ski. Yes, I want to go with some skis on the bottom of this. It is one of the worst ideas I've ever had. But look at it. Isn't it sick? Look at how cool that is. That is not going to work, because anytime we actually come to stop, that's not really going to work out for us. Although, that actually looks like it might work. Should we just go with it? There's going to be no brakes on this, though, and that's an issue. Okay, we're going to need a speed sensor on here somewhere as well. I'm actually going to go and shove that. I want to put it here, which I can actually do. Interesting. So we're going to connect the speed sensor up to there. I've added a bunch of adds, which is adding all of these tanks together, and that goes straight into here. And that's fine, I think. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So now, in theory, it should be able to work. We do need to actually attach these guys to the back so that they work correctly as well. So let's go ahead and do this type of dealio right here. Gonna shoot that off to the sides. I'm actually gonna go ahead and do this down here. And then this could probably go like that? I don't know. Is that too strange? That might be a little bit weird. Let's go ahead and fill that bit in right there. And then I think if I use these guys, just like this, we should be good. Yeah, I mean, that looks ugly as and a bit weird, but probably fine. And then we could probably get away with doing a similar thing on the top. So I'm just going to do this once. There we go. From there, we're going to go ahead and do this. And then from there, we could do this guy going up just once, I guess. Yep, sure. And then we could do this to the end, where we'll have one of these guys on there just like that, and maybe one of these like this. Bosh. Okay, yes, we have built a plane that might actually work. That is left and right, there we go. Connect that up to that guy. Pitch, which is this one, needs to go to there and there. And that's it. Okay, right, let's go ahead and save this. And then we're gonna have to try and do a test flight. I have no idea how this is gonna work. Okay guys, I think it is time. Let's just go ahead and save this as it is. Okay, we now have an aircraft. Let's go ahead and spawn it in. It is definitely back heavy, which is not the best, but also it does point the nose up, which is nice. What I'm going to do is actually move these guys backwards by probably 2, backwards to here, and we'll see if it's still the same. And there we go, it actually sits with the tail off the ground, which is awesome, and the front off the ground too. So, now when we sit in here, is the pitch correct? No, it's not. Is the yaw correct? Yes, it is. And is the roll correct? No idea. Okay, so I've corrected the pitch, that is all good. Our fuel is at 607, our speed is 0, and our fuel is 1. So our battery. So if I press 1, and throttle up, and then pitch up, we should be able to... Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't have a parachute. Guys, I do not have a parachute. Slow down. Slow it down. Holy balls. Okay, why was it just spinning like that? If anybody knows why it was just spinning like that, let me know. What in the world? On the bright side, we didn't really use that much fuel. That's the only thing I can give you guys. We didn't really use that much fuel, so I'm gonna go ahead and try. And just drive forwards. Yeah, even the, like, gyro is trying to fix that. I don't know why it rolls so much. That's weird. Anyway, on the bright side, we survived a plane crash. But now it seems like the game might have crashed. So that's good. Okay, so I've decided that maybe one propeller is a good idea, but that's not actually gonna work out. Definitely not. I'm not sure what the issue is, though. Okay, I've reconnected them again. Let's see what happens this time. Wait a darn second. What if these are actually the wrong way around? So if we cut these, flip them over, paste them back in a second. There we go. And we merge this with this, and then we go to this side, and we do the opposite, obviously. So we cut this, flip it over, turn it around, move it to the side, paste it in, and bush this together. What if that is literally the only issue we've got? Also, this is going to be 3. I went back to a previous version because I was like, maybe we are doing it wrong. No, I think we're doing it right, but I think that was inverted. That doesn't make much sense though, but let's see. Okay, so let's say we want to just go up. Here we go. Alright, it seems pretty stable so far, and it's extremely stable. They were just the wrong way around. That is literally just it. That is it. Okay, how much fuel are we using? Quite a bit. Okay, right, if we slow it down a little bit. Let's have a little look, see how much fuel we're using now. A little bit. Slow it down a little bit more. Okay, this is going to be our maiden flight, and we're just going to go for it. Probably the worst way of going about this, but let's try. So yeah, the first flight of the aircraft, which I can't actually see the temperature of this thing. Oh no, I can from here, that's good. Speed is 80 meters per second, we are currently diving. And battery's fine, fuel is going to be fine too. We should be able to get there in no time, actually. Yeah, okay. So, it's worked out, I guess. So, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know whether we're actually gonna have enough fuel, not enough fuel, enough money to actually purchase the island. And if we do purchase the island, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough, money after that to actually build a ship. So this is gonna be interesting to see. Is that an enemy ship? No, okay, luckily that is not an enemy ship. That's very lucky. How hot are we? 37 degrees. Is our thingamabobby working? Yeah, our radiator is working. Good. Okay, sick. So, I did actually commit a bit of a sin on this. I didn't add any rope anchors, even though it is very likely that this was never gonna work. Fortunately though, we do actually have some hose anchors, so if I needed to, we could have used those to drag this thing around. Hopefully, we actually nail the landing, although I think we are going to end up in a crash over there anyway. It's just as long as we get there. Also, we've used literally like 20 liters. And we've gone from there up to here. It cost us like 100 and something liters to go from here to here. So, yeah. The fact that it's only cost us 20 to do this? Even less, maybe, actually. Was it 603? I think so. Oh, wow. I can't see anything like that. That's crazy. Is that actually the island already? We can already see the island. This is madness. Wow. Okay, so what's good about this is we don't necessarily need to land in order to see how expensive it is. Our manifold is at 54 degrees, which is perfectly reasonable. Can we see? 40,000. Oh, we are definitely purchasing that. I think I might actually try and land on the runway, though. Because I think landing down there is a bit of a silly idea. We definitely won't be able to take off again. Unless I actually just crash it into the dock. In that situation, we'll actually be fine either way. You know what? Let's just do that. We're just going to crash land it into the water. And hopefully not die. Here we go. Turn off the engine. Throttle back. And crash. There we go. Very nice. That's actually perfect. Okay, swim up to the surface. And let's go purchase this dock. So, as well as purchasing this, I will actually capture this as well, so that the enemies don't, I guess. Yes, let's purchase it. We have 60,000 left over. I'm now going to sit in here and capture this for a bit. Apparently pushing a button helps do it quicker. I don't know if that's true. In fact, I'm almost certain that is not true. At all. But, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and sit here, and it'll be captured in no time. We're then going to go to sleep in there. And then we're going to run around and try and find some crates, I think. You know, I was sort of wondering to see if maybe we got some money for capturing this, but no. We captured the island, and we didn't get any money. Well, that's fine. I was going to say, am I stuck? No, I was still sat in a seat. Anyway, let's go to sleep, and then we'll go find some crates in the morning. Are you serious? A river barge requires servicing. This would be perfect for that boat that we just built on the trailer. However, we are literally 30 kilometers away. We are so far away that I won't be able to do anything, so never mind. But yes, let's have a quick little look around in here. See if there are any crates about. Let's go upstairs. There's generally one in this building, but maybe there's none here. Okay, doesn't seem like it. Okay, let's run over to these buildings and check those, and then I might actually run up the hill and check those buildings up there too. Yeah, no, there's actually nothing up here. I've checked all the way around it. There could be stuff behind that building, but I doubt it. Let's just go up here and see if there's anything in there. Oh wait, this actually gives us a way to buy diesel too, doesn't it? Yes, we can actually buy diesel from here. That's sick, although the refinery isn't that far away from here. So we could use that, but no, we can actually buy diesel from here. This is great. This is actually really good. Because what that means is we can actually build a tanker here, fill it with diesel, and take it home, and that would actually work out fine. So yeah, it's probably a good idea. There is nothing. Yeah, okay, never mind. There's no crates on this island, apparently. Anyway, I think we did a pretty good job today. We've actually flew really far. We ended up building a full aeroplane today, so that's good. And yeah, I'm actually pretty pleased. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.